everyone, it is me, Sarah DM, aka DM.Seerah, and welcome to another episode of DM Talks. This week is the minisode, which is the DMC, Deep Meaningful Conversation, and you guys can decide if I'm connecting sense or chatting shit. So I thought I'd just release a little minisode, a little catch up for this week, because I've been working behind the scenes but also not working. I thought I'd do a quick little episode this week as last week I didn't upload because I was doing a live show. So I thought I'd do a little catch up, tell you about my week, tell you just about my life and see what it is. It was quite funny because I'm currently getting ready to do some makeup and I thought I'd get myself ready because I'm going to an event later. And I thought, yeah, let me do a quick get ready with me. And then I realized I'm not a beauty content creator and that should be hard. So I'm going to get ready. If you hear some rustling around, that is me with my makeup bag, etc., etc. But hopefully when I'm finished, I can take some pictures and upload them onto the gram so you can see this beautiful face. Ow. Catch you up on my week. So on the 21st of March, it was my birthday. I had an amazing birthday. It was honestly so cute. I spent it go-karting and playing arcade games at Gravity in Wandsworth, and this is like some multi-floor like arcade level shit. Like, it's so much fun. Think about the times when you used to go bowling as a child and you used to play the arcade after. It's like that but times 10. And honestly, I had so much fun. There were so many like different games. There was also so many different activities that you could do. So like activities stem from like go-karting, axe throwing, virtual reality group games. Me and my friends chose not axe throwing. Me and my friends chose go-karting because, you know, I am that guy. And it was honestly so lit. Like, the go-karting experience was on 3 floors. So I really, really, really enjoyed it because it was like, well, I just felt like I was in Mario Kart. And if anybody knows me, they know that I used to bang out that game when I was younger. And the fact that it was on 3 levels, like, have you ever seen like kind of shit like this? I had so much fun. The only sad thing about the go-karting is that it's £13 for 10 minutes. And I just think like, I could have definitely done it for a lot longer. So if Gravity people are listening to this, I'd say it's so much fun, but also make it a little longer, 25 minutes. Like, I was having fun. Like, I'm sure you'll get so much more people coming in as well, just because like go-karting, I mean, there's not many places to do it around here. I remember doing go-karting up north when I was younger, and oh my god, I literally felt like a race car driver. Like, nobody could tell me nothing, and we could skid around the track and do all of those sorts. And I think that was like for 40 minutes or so. So yeah, I definitely would recommend. We played loads of different games, one of which was my favorite, was the VR experience, and oh my goodness, it was so funny. So me and my brother and my 2 friends were both in different carts, and we had to have VR eye goggles on, and it felt like we were literally in a roller coaster. Like, if you heard the way that we were screaming, because the roller coaster look at me messing over my words now. If you heard the way that we were screaming, you would have thought that we were in a roller coaster. The cart was able to move up and down, and me and my brother chose the game of Raymond Rabbit, and we were in Raymond's kitchen, and all these rabbits started chasing us and trying to eat us, and then this cat tried to eat us, and honestly, like, it was so funny. I laughed so much, and it just made me realize, like, these VR kids, like, I understand like why the hype is there. Like, like, it's super fun. But besides that, what else have I done this week? So I had my birthday. Oh, the live show. Let me tell you all about the live show, which was absolutely amazing. Oh, live show, Manchester, 27th of March, 2022. It was lit. We spoke, me and my guests, about the topic of authenticity. I've always wanted to do this topic because, like, I think throughout life, you just realize the more you are yourself, the more you're able to do the things that you want, and the more that you actually, like, improve your well-being. And authenticity is such a nuanced topic because you can lose people on the way, you can be celebrated on the way, you can have to do some some shadow work and ego death that could happen in the way. Like, there's so many conversations around authenticity that I just thought would be such a good topic to have for my live show. So I was able to talk about this subject with my beautiful guests in collaboration with Switch 22 at the space event at the event space 532, and that was a lot of twos, sorry. But honestly, it was so much fun. Like, Switch 22 are a creative, a collective that has so many different, they're just multifaceted artists, and they hosted a space called Save Me a Seat for the global majority, that just showcased women and non-binary people from all over the world. And honestly, it was so much fun. Like, there were so many workshops. Like, I had my festival, there was people doing art, the members of the Hollyoaks cast was able to have a conversation with the public, and it was just so beautiful, because like, there's so many times where like we want to do things, but we don't know how to put ourselves in certain rooms, which allow those projects to manifest and let our desires come into fruition. But having a space like that festival was able to be affirming, able to network, able to just celebrate creativity. And it was honestly so beautiful. Like, this live show was actually on the weekend of the second year of my podcast. So happy birthday to my little baby, aka DM Talks, aka DMC, aka me. And the fact that I was able to do this podcast live show on the weekend of his birthday just shows you that the stars are really, really aligned. My friend Gabe, shout out you Gabe, was able to they'd actually let me know. They were the one who got in contact with me for this festival, Save Me a Seat. And you can't make this shit up. Like, they literally messaged me on the 22nd of February of 2022. Do you know what that means? 22/2/22. And I wanted to do a live show for this weekend for the longest. I honestly wanted to do it. I was planning it in October, but hosting live shows can be exhausting. Trying to find event space, trying to pay that deposit, etc., etc. It's all a mess. But God said, no, Sarah, you have your live show and stop worrying. So I had to leave it to God. Then on this special day of manifestations, of energetic portals, I get a message from Gabe saying, oh, do you want to do a live show? What? You cannot make this shit up. So I'm just so grateful that I was able to just do this, because it's so much fun. I'm manifesting more presenting opportunities for me. I'm manifesting more collaborative spaces for me. I'm collaborating just more work for me, because I love this fucking shit. Like, I love being able to help people feel affirmed, and I love being able to talk to new people to get new perspectives on how they process life and how they process their development. So I'm just so grateful for the opportunities, because I'm blessed. So that was honestly amazing. I think another quote, shout out to the sun, is the fact that like I'm just being able to like feel so much more free. I think the spring has really sprung, and it's let me feel more gentle with myself, more free with myself, more happy with myself, more compassionate to myself. And I really want to extend that loving kindness to all of the listeners today and everybody who interacts with me, because I'm literally vibing. Honestly, like, I didn't even tell you guys what else I'm doing today. So you know how I mentioned that I'm getting ready? I'm getting ready to go to Kelechi's Say Your Mind live show. I've never been to a live show. And as you guys know by now, I'm obsessed. I love and I adore Kelechi. So the way that I'm going to laugh today, the way that I'm going to feel read today, the way that I'm going to see life today, hey, honestly. And that's the thing. Before I'm even going, I'm meeting up with all of House of Black community, spiritual space led by Leona Nicole Black. She has been mentioned on this podcast before because she really needs to get her flowers. She's honestly incredible. And I haven't seen House of Black, I haven't been to a physical meetup in a couple of, when was the last physical meetup? I think I met them all on February. But anyway to say, we're all meeting up for drinks before we go to this live show. And I'm honestly I just feel enjoyment. I just feel like I'm radiating good vibes. And I hope that everybody who interacts with me, everybody who interacts with this space can feel them too, because we deserve it, child. We deserve it. And yeah, honestly, like, I'm just mad gassed, because good things are coming and we just need to believe it. Pretty much all I wanted to catch you up with. I've got some notifications as well. Pretty much all I wanted to catch up with you guys with. I've got some announcements as well. I've started a Patreon account which you can access for as little as £3 a month or £10 a month. I'm going to be releasing more DM Talks content on there. I'm going to be releasing some tarot readings on there. I'm going to just make the Patreon content just a space where I can have an engaging community to show some exclusive bits with. And I'm really excited just to talk to you more, learn what you'd like from my podcast, learn what you'd like to see, because, this is a collaborative effort. Like, I am the host and I want to share my wisdom with you all, but I also want to see what you'd like from me. It's always great getting feedback and it's always great, learning more about your audience. So I hope you guys can, appreciate and just get involved. What else is there today? I would say another thing that the patrons will be able to access, another thing that patrons will be able to receive is early access to my newsletter. So I'm going to be releasing a newsletter next week, and you guys can all get that. You can either sign on to my website and just sign up to the newsletter via there at www.DM.Seerah, DMSEERAH.com, or you can go via my Patreon and get early access there. Just because if you go through Patreon, you're going to be able to get more content, whether that's exclusive tarot readings, exclusive DM Talks content, and all of that. Voila. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's it. It wouldn't be DMC if I didn't leave you all beautiful people with a oracle card message. And because I'm going to Kelechi's live show, I'm going to be using both of Kelechi's card decks. If you hear me shuffling, that's just some ASMR for you. So the card decks are the Spiritual Seasoning of the Soul by Kelechi Okafor, and also the Say Your Mind Affirmation card by Kelechi Okafor. I don't think any of these... No, I know. Let me just not say that. I know that none of these decks that you can get anymore. But yeah, Spirit, what's the oracle message for us today? What do you want to let us know? Hey. Okay, I'm going to pull out 4 because, good vibes. Foundation and all that jazz. Oh. I feel... Ooh. Okay. Oh, another one just dropped out. Let me just get that. Okay. So the first one, putting myself first is healthy. We often believe that to constantly put others before ourselves makes us good people. While caring for ourselves is important, we can only help others when we have helped ourselves. Next one, I give permission to show up and show out. Sometimes the only person holding you back is you. Gives yourself the permission to be your whole self and to live your whole life. So, immediately I'm thinking the collective are needing to look after themselves, put themselves first, also show up for themselves, whether that's in a self-care way, whether that's in standing up for yourself way, whether that's just, just betting on yourself and seeing what happens later. Definitely use this new moon Aries energy, or even hang around your fire friend to remind yourself who the fuck you are so you can keep on going in life. Ashe. Let me read the other cards for you. The other cards come with little messages, so I'll read them out too. The first one is number 11. Where is love, there cannot be fear. You cannot love and be fearful. You've chosen fear for so long and used it for the excuse. Oh wow, drag. Sorry. You've chosen fear for so long and you've used love as an excuse. This lie can no longer serve you. Love for real this time. Whew. Okay, number 15. Is it a friendship if you feel so unsettled? Any relationship that doesn't respect your divinity isn't deserving of your presence. Pay attention to the way you feel after interactions with certain people. Even if you think you don't know how you feel about them, your body knows. Listen. Hey. Number 1. 19. Okay. Loved ones who have passed on want you to know that you are doing great, sweetie. You are so loved, and it would serve you well to remember this. You've been cheered on by those who have passed on, whether you've got a chance to meet them or not. Oh, that's so lovely. Yeah, I hope those messages resonated with you. I know they definitely resonated with me, especially the second one. I think if you've grew up around scarcity, if you've grown up around scarcity ideals, you think you can like criticize yourself into action, and that just simply won't work. It can only get you to it can only get you so far. And I think when you love with compassion, when you love with some softness, and when that is directed first off to yourself, you're going to be able to like process frustrations, feelings, desires with a bit more of an open heart. And well, yeah, you're going to get shit done. So that's my insight. But yeah, I hope the oracle message reading resonated with you. And that's all. I'm going to leave you guys now. Expect an episode next week. There's going to be so much that's coming in store for you guys. I've pre-recorded some beautiful episodes with some amazing guests. So I'm really, really excited to share that with you. What else? Yeah, stream the podcast, tell your friend, tell your sister, tell your grandma. Yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. See you later. Peace.